welcome back to Colorful Indian Makeup. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and like this video and drop a comment below so that I know that you're here. And if you've been following me for some time, thank you so much for the support. I'm going to be doing another look using just the Nomad Cosmetics America's Pox palette, and today this is what I created. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed, doing all these different combinations. I've created several looks using this palette now, and yeah, so far it's going really well and I'm having a really good time. So I hope that you like the look that I'm showing you how to create today. Let's get down to seeing how to create this look now. To start with, apply some primer to your eyelids and then over that apply your concealer. And I'm using a sponge to kind of just blend that in. It's a great way to reach places that are, hard to blend out easily. After this, I'm going with my P. Louise base in shade 0 and I'm blending that as well. For this particular look, I decided to apply my P. Louise base twice. I wanted the colors to be as vibrant as possible to, see how well this palette would look on my eyes. If you feel that one coat is enough, then by all means just stick with one. And it's alright if it's messy the first time as you're doing this because we can clean it up later. Once you're satisfied with your base, go in with the shade Giant Redwoods. This is at the inner corners. And after that, take the shade Half Dome and apply that to the outer corners of your eye. I gently blended this in with the Giant Redwoods shade because they were both mattes and I thought that the transition was going to be quite pretty if I did it this way. I also liked how much darker that brown was, and yeah, as you can see, it looks really pretty here. I also added a little bit of that brown underneath my eyes. After this, I went in with my P. Louise Acid Rain paint in the shade Blank Canvas. I use this for practically all of my cut crease looks, and I just feel that it works quite well. It just takes a lot of time to actually apply the cut crease to your eyelids, especially if you want to make it as big and as neat as possible. So this takes a lot of practice as well, so don't get discouraged if it comes out messy the first time. It just requires a good mirror, good lighting, and a good brush. So just now, the reason why I blinked in that way was to get the product on top so that I know where I need to go above. Once I know that my eyelid's going to be hitting a certain point every time I blink, I try to go above that point because that way the cut crease is going to be larger and it actually makes your eyes look bigger as well once you've added on the eyeshadow. So that is my intention when creating the cut crease. So this particular P. Louise base will be fine even if you don't add pigments on top of it, but for the sake of this look, I did want to add something on top. And that's why I went in with the next shade, which was Delicate Arch. So Delicate Arch is a lovely, gentle brown shimmer. It's very, very pretty when you add it to your eyelid. As you can see, it's very, very pretty. And after that, I went in with a deeper brown, which was Teton Range. I added some more of Half Dome, near the edge of the darker brown shimmer. After that, I went in with the shade that I wanted to highlight, which was Arcadia Lighthouse. This is a gorgeous blue shimmer, beautiful to just highlight your eyes, and I thought the contrast of brown and blue would just, make my eyes pop. When you're doing the crease and when you're filling this up, make sure that you take your time with this. This is actually one of my favorite parts because you have to be careful and it's so satisfying when you get the color in. Once I finished applying my eyeshadow, I went in with my gel liner from Maybelline. It is a lovely eyeliner that I use for all my looks. It comes out very dark. It's just that you need to make sure that your brush is clean at all times, and change as you keep dipping into the pot, because that's how you protect your product from getting contaminated. Next, I'm going in with the orange corrector from LA Girl Cosmetics. So this is something that's new that I didn't do before, but I was looking at other makeup tutorials and I found out that when you use this orange corrector on, brown skin like mine, it can actually help you hide your eye bags, and that is something that I really wanted to do, and that's how you get that perfect finished look. So what I did was I blended that orange corrector in, and I let it sit on my face for a while as well before going in with my, concealer from Colourful. So this is really one of the best ways to get that perfect finish that you want, especially if you're going out. Make sure that you apply the orange corrector to all the areas where you may have dark scars, or where you want to just brighten up those areas, and then blend that out, and then let it sit, then go in again with your concealer, blend that in as well, and you'll just see that your skin looks so much brighter than it previously did. So for this look, I went in a second time with my concealer because I just wanted to make those areas a little bit brighter than normal. I blended it all using my sponge, which I really love using. I just think it's perfect to get the finish that I want. The next step that you must do is applying a setting powder. So the one that I'm using is from Juvia's Place. It is called Kalahari, and what I'm doing is I'm putting excess product because I want my skin to bake. So this is basically baking. You let the setting powder sit on your skin for a few minutes, and then you take a larger brush and you brush it off. Now when you do this, it basically sets the makeup, and you are able to hide your eye bags more effectively, or scars more effectively. It basically gives you that perfect finish, especially when you want to take photographs. So this is a new step that I've incorporated into my makeup because previously I wasn't really doing this. I'm applying highlighter at the brow bone. And I'm also going in with some blush. I'll also be applying some highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes to make them just a little bit brighter. I then put on my Moxielash magnetic lashes. So this one is the Sunny Lash, which I really love. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate all of the support. Be sure to share this with your friends and family if you like the look, or if you think that they'd be interested in makeup, and I will see you for my next video. Bye! Just a reminder that all the makeup details are at the bottom in the description box below, so if you need help finding any particular products, just look at that and you should be able to find it.